Hey guys, we're back doing another video. This is actually my second time I'm recording this video. Hopefully this comes out a lot better than first time. First time was just horrendous. But anyway, in this video I'm going to be talking about some unreleased or cancelled Funko Pops that never made it to store shelves and to your guys' collection. Let's go ahead and get started with the video. Alrighty, so this is a topic that just kind of hit me. If you guys don't know, there are potentially some new McDonald's Pops coming out soon. And so I got curious and want to see, like, what was the difference between these ones and the previous ones? Because these were, holy cow. These were previously announced back in 2017, if I'm not mistaken. Pictures will be on screen. However, they never came out. They just kind of came and went, and everyone forgot about them until now. So, when I was looking up the original McDonald's figures, there was an interesting picture that popped up underneath it. Captain Fred from the Yellow Submarine. If you guys know who this is, congratulations. I do not, because I never even seen this Yellow Submarine. However, as a person that's starting to get into the Beatles fandom, if you will, this intrigued me. So I looked it up on the official Funko app. Nothing popped up, and I could not find really much on this figure until I came across one video in particular. Cancelled Funko Pops. And that intrigued me. Exactly what was some other Pops that just never released or just never made it into the hands of collectors? That just got cancelled and vaulted and forgotten in the minds of collectors and Funko employees alike. So let's go ahead and start this video and talk about some of them. Alrighty, so I think it's kind of fitting that we go ahead and talk about Captain Fred first, since I already mentioned him. As I said, Captain Fred was never released. I found out about him. It seems like there were some prototypes and some official figures made of him. However, he just never released. And another one that I thought was interesting that never released alongside with him is, of course, the Yellow Submarine. Both of these never came out. There was going to be a total of 7 figures for the Yellow Submarine in general. Of course, the 4 main members, the Blue Meanie, Captain Fred, and then the Yellow Submarine. However, those last 2 figures never released. I assume it may be because of licensing issues or something like that. I really could not find much on why these were cancelled. A lot of these figures don't have particular reasoning why they're cancelled. They just kind of never get made. But these 2 never released, and even some lucky fans were able to get the prototypes in their collection, which is really cool. I wish I could own one of these because these are so cool. And if you guys comment down below saying, oh hey, I can go on eBay and see a bunch of Captain Freds for sale, you guys are probably wrong. Those probably aren't official. I'm gonna say those are probably fake because they are shipped from China, and a lot of them look really sketchy and not good. Okay, so next up is another pretty known one, or not really another, but a known one within the Funko community if you know your Funko knowledge and history. This is, of course, the Michael Jackson Thriller Pops. There are going to be 2 of these that are going to release alongside with the other 5 Michael Jackson Pops. Of course, the one in his red jumpsuit, and of course, the werewolf Michael Jackson. Reasoning for these never came out. We actually have an official reason for these. Michael Jackson's family apparently did not want his likeness to be represented in a werewolf kind of form, since I think it was 2009 when he unfortunately passed away. So it kind of makes sense if you think about it. His family was probably mourning his loss and probably didn't want to be represented in this kind of light at such a time. These 2, like I said, never came out. Don't know if there are any official prototypes of these made. I don't think so. But I really hope Funko revisits these one day, and these get made, because these would be so cool. Good waddle. Alright, so next topic. Let's go ahead and talk about one that I'm not even sure is real or not. When I was researching this, I found this one. A purple chrome Target exclusive Prince. I've never seen this figure before. This one, I don't even remember. I don't know if this is official or not. It looks like it could be official because it's so nice and it just looks like it could be. Although I cannot find anything on this one. This is the only picture I could find on this, and even the official source website that I went to for this didn't even show if it was real or not. It had the question saying, hey, is this real? But couldn't find anything on it. So if you guys know anything about this, go ahead and let me know down in the comments below, because I would really want to know more about this, because this is honestly a really pretty figure. Okay, next up to another one from a show that I've never even watched. Paux and Requicon. What's it called? Alrighty, so Paux and Requisitions. I don't know why that's spaced in my mind. Let's go ahead and talk about this. Some figures were originally announced at a toy fair, and for the most part, all these got made except for one. I think his name is Tom. I think his name's Tom. Let me just kind of. Tom Howley is his name, folks. Okay, so these figures were originally announced at a toy fair. I think it was a New York toy fair. And all these, for the most part, did get released, except for one, Tom Howley. And this figure is interesting to go back on and look at. It's actually pretty interesting. I've never seen the show, like I said, but it's a pretty interesting set of figures. I really wish I do probably want to watch the show in the future, because they're really interesting. However, there is some good news for this figure. This figure, Tom Howley, eventually did get his way into pop form and into the hands of collectors in the way of a 2-pack for an Emerald City Comic Con exclusive. So, unlike some of these other figures on the list, this one at least did get an official figure later on. His original figure just never released, however. Now for some original Funko trivia. I actually never knew this one was planned at any point. But this next one's really interesting. It's actually Rango from the movie Rango, Johnny Depp. Everyone knows Rango, really good movie. Personally never seen it. I'm lacking a bit. But anyway, this figure was originally announced in one of Funko's catalogs, and it looks really interesting. I actually do really like this figure. However, it just kind of came and went. Nothing came of it, and it never released, which is really unfortunate because these figures were, or this figure, I should say, was really cool. Once again, I really hope they go back and retry this idea with Rango, because I think that would really please fans of that movie. Another figure, or figures, that were announced at a toy fair were the Bewitched. Another one I can't say I've seen. I'm really lacking. But Bewitched was officially announced to get some official pops. Never came out. More officially cancelled, and all pre-orders were dropped by every store that put them up for pre-order. This is why you don't put in pre-orders. They get cancelled. Story done. But in all seriousness, these never came out. They went up for pre-orders on some websites and stores. And then a little bit afterwards, they just all got cancelled. And the official thing that a lot of them are saying was cancelled by the vendor, which means Funko just cancelled them, and we've heard nothing from them since. Next are some, once again, similar to Michael Jackson's. If you know your Funko knowledge, these are some pretty more known cancellations in the Funko community. However, I kind of feel like I need to touch on them, because you can't really make a video like this without touching on them. First up is, of course, the Alex DeLoge. This figure was originally going to be made by Funko, and even got 24 official figures made in total, and then they lost the license and could not make any more. Because they lost the license and they had these 24 out, they couldn't really release them or sell them to stores. So, what did they do? They went ahead and gave them to some loyal fans at the time that collected Funko Pops. Next up, Nick Morton from The Mummy. Once again, never seen this movie. I'm just on a roll today, aren't I? Anyway, this pop was released, of course, for the movie. Cut that out. Of course, this figure was released for the movie The Mummy. There we go, that's what I meant to say. This was released back in 2017, if I'm not mistaken. And of course, if you guys don't know who played Nick Morton, it was, of course, Tom Cruise. And an interesting fact I did not know about him, actually, is he does not like his likeness represented in like toys or games or any of that, which is actually kind of interesting. And I actually looked it up. I could not really find much any Tom Cruise merchandise at all. But anyway, this figure was made and wasn't meant to be produced. It's even listed as not being produced on the official app and website and all that. But some did slip through. I'm guessing what probably happened was the other two, I think, were approved to release in stores, and you could buy those two. And I think what happened was around 100 or less of those Nick Mortons probably slipped out alongside those ones. That'd be my best guess, but they were all immediately snatched up and now are worth $400. Actually, that's a lie. That was a few months ago. They're now worth $300. And, of course, last up is one that I'm actually really disappointed that never came out. I really wish this figure came out. This is, of course, the tallest Goofy from Aladdin. I'm pretty sure it's safe to say that with 2 Aladdin waves and then another movie wave on top of that, this figure is not coming out. Really unfortunate, but this figure is really cool, nevertheless. If I would take a guess why this figure never released, I'm going to say it has probably something to do with that Goofy hat. I don't know why, but when it comes to Funko, it seems like they just aren't doing anything with Goofy, unless it's like Kingdom Hearts. That's like the only thing I can think of in like the past few years they've done with Goofy. Besides that, correct me if I'm wrong, but I just can't remember anything Goofy related. Especially classic Goofy, which is really a shame because they've made one and that figure does not look the best. It needs an updated one, but I'm guessing it's probably that Goofy hat. I'm guessing they just can't secure a license for Goofy for some reason. Doesn't make much sense, but that's my reasoning for it. Alright, so that's it for this video. This was a bit of a new style for me. I've never done a video like this on my channel. As I said at the beginning, this is my second time recording this. I tried this video, not this specific video, but something similar to this, and I could not really handle it that well, so I just scrapped the video. But anyway, this was just something new that I thought I would give a stab at, and I think so far it went out pretty well. But let me know what you guys think. Go ahead and like or dislike. Comment down below what you guys think of this video and would you like to see more of this. But until then, this is Qubebit saying I'll see you on the next video. Have a great poppin' day.